And Dr. we were talking about the treatment plans and how it goes. So what are the side effects and the outcome of this treatment?
So there are different modalities of treatment. So if I would start with surgery, surgery is safe. People say, I mean, it say that it is easier to die on a Kenyan road than to die on a theater. So surgery is safe. I know many people fear.
People say that.
It is actually true. Yeah. Okay. But many people fear surgery. Yeah. And most breast cancer patients who need surgery actually in good general conditions. So surgery by itself, the procedure is, I would say, safe. What you have after the surgery, the pain is usually very well controlled. Occasionally you have a wound that takes a bit longer to heal, but most heal in good time. Occasionally, again, you can have some fluid draining for a bit longer, but that also usually resolves. Sometimes because you have to remove lymph nodes if they have cancer, you might have swelling on one hand, on that side that is affected. So that's usually one of the commonest things that our patients complain about. And beyond that, we can't underestimate what she mentioned about that is psychological effects of not having one breast. Sure. So we need to deal with that. But you need to remember, surgery is actually one of the ways of curing cancer. After surgery, we have chemotherapy, and this is where people really fear chemotherapy. So yes, chemotherapy is medicine that's given to kill the cancer cells. So what it does, it kills the cells that are growing fast. But unfortunately, some cells in your body also grow a bit fast, like cells in your GIT, they track the alimentary tract. So you can get, one of the commonest things is just nausea, vomiting, malaise, sometimes you can get diarrhea. With some drugs, it depends on what you're giving, some heart effects, some nerve issues, you can get numbness with some types of drugs that we give. What is usually seen, usually hair loss, we don't like that. But for each side effect, we actually monitor. Okay. We monitor and we try to mitigate it. There's a lot we can do. For example, the nausea and vomiting, there's so much we give you. By the time you're getting a chemotherapy, you have like 4 other drugs you're getting with it, just to make it manageable. And majority of patients actually do well. I think, like you were saying, most patients just need the encouragement to really keep going. Yeah. And by the way, patients get the side effects to different degrees. Some patients, you give chemotherapy and someone once told me, I thought you gave me Panadol. Oh. The only difference was the hair was falling. Yeah. But some people have it tough, depending on the regimen. And just the differences in patients, but it's also manageable. I would say you don't have to fear it so much. Okay. It's actually manageable and it helps. It really does help. Then after chemotherapy, we have now the targeted therapies and the hormonal therapies. They're a bit lighter with less side effects, and that's where the world is moving. Targeted therapies that you just target the cancer cells using various things. What else do we have apart from targeted therapies, chemotherapy, radiotherapy? Yeah, radiotherapy is also advancing quite well. It's getting shorter. The problem is that you have to do it every day, but nowadays it's getting shorter, so it's much better. You can get burns because we call it kochoma. It's like radiation burns on the skin, but that's also rare. By the time you're getting burns, it's rare, but you can have side effects, especially depending on where it's involved, some issues, a bit of swallowing, and again, you still end up with lymphedema. We call it swelling of the hand because you cannot drain your lymph on that side very well. Okay. I think those are the commonest that we face. And
before the break, Eunice was just explaining to us, she's a cancer survivor for the last 7 years, is it? And she was suffering from breast cancer. So perhaps maybe you can mention a few of the symptoms that you went through, not symptoms actually, the side effects that you went through that Dr. has mentioned.
The initial side effect that I experienced was falling of air. In fact, my hair fell after the first chemo. In fact, the doctor had prepared me for that side effect. She had given me a booklet which had the side effects. So I was psychologically prepared for the falling of the hair. So I had just done some small lines, the ones that we do for girls when they go to schools. So in fact, after the first chemo, after like a week, I just slept and woke up and found my hairs on my pillow.
Oh, yeah.
And for your information, there's something that can be done about it nowadays that can actually reduce. We have it in Kenya.
What can we do about it?
We can do what we call scalp cooling. It's just sort of tries to reduce that, makes it a bit bearable.
Do you have it at KNH? You can plug guys to come and do it. Yeah, but
it's available.
Yeah. So Mercy is one of our caregivers from Kilele Health, and she has a few things here, items she wants to talk about in terms of offering support and to the care to the cancer patient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, as the doctor has told us, during chemotherapy, some hair falls off. Now we use the marvins as you see them here. We purchase them from cancer survivors and we gift them to cancer patients, the ones that are going through chemotherapy, so that they can use them on their head. You know, it reduces the stigma and your low self-esteem. It at least
but inakaa imemea sasa vizuri sana.
In fact, after kuanguka, ilipoanza kumea back, it was like just fine. Kama ile ya mtoto mdogo wa kuzaliwa, inakaa tu smart. But it is weak. It's not as strong. So I shaved for like 1 year. Then after the 1 year, sasa nikaanza kushuka.
Okay.
In fact, this is my natural hair.
Oh, ndio umeka dready? Oh,
it's
nice.
my natural hair.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so we have marvins, and then we have these boobies.
Oh.
They are knitted by cancer survivors too. You feel it?
Yes.
Very soft.
Ah, okay.
Very soft, yes.
So kuna sizes. Nikitaka
kuna
kubwa unanipe
sizes.
kubwa.
Yes. Ukikuja na cup D tunapatia D.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense.
So we make them here, we give them to the wenye wamekatwa, the ones that don't have the breasts. They use the special bras like this. So we have one here that has a boobie inside.
So you place this inside of it?
Yes, press inside. You see it's a special bra. It has this pocket. And you have to press it inside well. Ndio ukivaa, it doesn't fall off.
Okay.
Yes. And this is for the survivors that cannot afford this. These ones are very expensive.
What do you call this?
A prosthetics too.
Okay.
Yes, just the same as this, but now this is more, looks kind of real. And it's silicone. You feel it, it's real, it feels real.
True.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. So
na ni comfortable.
Yeah, very.
Hii unaingisha ndani ya bra.
Unaingisha ndani ya bra. Yes.
With a nipple.
With a nipple. But we also usually put some nipple here so you can see it also has some
that's
nipple.
a good one. If it looks like a breast, feels like one, it is one.
It is one. Yes. So apart from this, we also offer sensitization about cancer. I'll not say all kinds of cancer, but basically, specifically, we do HPV sensitization and breast cancer, breast health sensitization. Yes.
Okay.